let's finish off this act. This is the end of Act 1 Thronebreaker. We have some cool stuff. Now we're playing this on hard mode, so we're making sure our morale is always very low. Or as low as it can be. Makes our units weaker. Makes us have to think a little bit. Now, lunch isn't quite ready yet, so we'll see how long it is until I have to go get up.
The machines of war, too many to count.
I cannot fathom it.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Nilfgaard sent all its forces into Lyria.
No, your grace. But a single army.
Gods protect us.
The queen uttered a juicy curse. Dravagrad stood before them, Nilfgaardians all round it. 3, perhaps 4 battalions of armored infantry, arbalists and cavalry behind them. Trebuchet volleys had punched holes in the walls, while battering rams had twisted the main gate open. But elsewise, the city was mere moments from falling to the foe.
Doomed! We stand not a chance. Nilfgaard outnumbers us twofold. More!
Then our men must put double the spirit into the fight. Double the heart. Lyria!
Emboldened by their valiant queen and commander, the Lyrians charged headlong at Nilfgaard's lines into a hail of bolts and arrows.
Dreamed. Low morale, hard mode. Eliminate Dream. So this is supposed to say restore this unit to its base power. So that means that I need to create a board that gives me... Wow. It gives me 20 damage just on reach. So... I would need like an 8-point or a 9-point Arbalest and then 11 more damage. So that's how we want to do it. That's how I want to finish this map. I need this for help, and I need this for help, potentially. So I have 4 damage on Meave as well. And also, I can make sure that the loyal abilities always trigger on green. So I get 8 points from the Arbalest, 9 points from the Arbalest, 4 points on Meave. So then I just need 8 more points. And that just means a Wagenberg at 8 is not even that crazy. And perhaps I create something else here. There's a lot of ways I think I can do it from here.
Attack! Rid this city of a...
Your Grace, I see it.
Oh, right. This thing. Venendal Elite. Makes this much harder. Yes, I forgot about this part. It's tough to chew through this guy. I mean, this guy can... So this does 6 damage straight up. I think this is probably okay. I actually can kill it right now. With me right now. That actually is probably in my best interest. Because killing these is also important. I think if I need to use all of Meave's abilities, and that's one of the ways I need to do it. So now Wagenberg has to survive somehow. It's never gonna happen. Damage all enemies by 1. Damage all enemies by 1. So this dies no matter what? It's all enemies, right? Well, how about I just heal this? Then I play Lyrian Horn. Yeah, I'll do it like this. This seems like... This is the patient way to do it. I think we can kill him in this round, yeah?
Very good!
I can actually put a bunch of charges on this just because all of these dudes are going to die. Can I cheese this a little bit? I actually can make it so the Wagenburg will live, right? The Wagenburg, this only hits... Yeah, this is how this works, right? All right. If this is destroyed, Meve wins the battle, right? So I can go from here. He's not going to play any more cards that mess with me. So, like, for sure I win this.
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
Carny Vettles, hungry like a wallfire.
Isn't this enough, like, right here? Almost.
They retreat! Your Majesty, the city's ours!
Boom! Take that, Vreemed, in your face.
The
You never swapped your
Nilfgaardians
leader?
fled in panic,
Oh, man.
abandoning war machines,
broadsword is
shields
so
and
strong.
arms, even their wounded. The defenders rejoiced. They laughed boisterously, and cries of delight and chanting could be heard all around. Warrior Queen, they shouted. Meve, 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 Meve.
Hear that, your grace.
Meve.
I love the narrator, how he's like trying to convey what the crowd is saying. He's not like, and the crowd was like, Meve, we love you, Meve. He keeps it in his voice, he keeps it in character.
And the crowd said, Meve, Meve. They cheered, Warrior Queen. That's how they sounded.
I do. No sound rings more lovely to a ruler's ear. Yet rest on our laurels we cannot. Caldwell, the situation in the town, what can you tell me?
Wall breached. Thrice. 400 wounded, near 1,000 without roofs over their heads. All nothing compared to the grain stores. Went up in smoke during the siege. And it's some time yet afore the harvest. Your Grace, the war's just begun, I know. All coins should bolster the army, yet if we leave the folk of Dravograd no gold, there will be hunger, with all the attendant discord.
So, to be transparent, I played through this act again. I'll say it again on normal, but there were a couple of situations where I clicked too fast and I clicked on the wrong spot and I missed some choices. And I'm pretty sure I don't remember what I did. The selfish, I want to give them my support. I do honestly want to do that, but they're going to have to manage on their own, you know? They're just going to have to figure it out themselves.
You saw the state of the garrison here. Its men fought barefoot, no foot wrappings even. Is my meaning clear? I must have a strong army to command. Lacking that, other towns will fall, more grain stores will burn, and famine will visit not Dravagrad alone, but all Lyria.
Oh, it auto-picked for you. Oh, it maybe was like my right to do something?
Caldwell,
I didn't really look
the
at that
gold
choice.
I need very much.
As you command, Your Grace.
The battle we've won, there's just the war that remains. And Nilfgaard will strike again,
1,000
doubt
gold,
it
I
not.
mean, I could have
We
spared
must
it, I
move
guess.
on. Caldwell, ride ahead to Lyria. My son must call a gathering of the Council of Peers. Tell him so. We'll have much to discuss. Reynard and I will follow with the troops. We shall seek out any Nilfgaardian stragglers, prevent them from rejoining the main force.
Caldwell's out of the game, or he's out of my deck here. But I got the fake Florin.
Meave's two adjutants
Look at them,
bowed and
second.
left the queen to think. She was hungry, sore from the fight, spent. Yet sensing her soldiers' eyes upon her, she set off for the stable, her gait brisk, her head held high.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really look at it like... I mean, I saw it a couple of ways. I saw it like it was going to be like I was paying my way to make it easier. But also I had an opportunity to change history. Oh, there's the CD Projekt Red. Cardinal. I see you. I see you. Rarog. I don't think I'm saying that right. There's a bunch of stuff over here to loot here.
Guardian boot. Thought 'twas certain as snow comes with winter.
Some fat loot down here, I think. I'm looking forward to being surprised by the chests again. Oh, real quick, I'll show you the new cards I got. Check those new cards out. So we have the fake Florin. Force 2 units to duel. I mean, this is a fun trinket that I'm going to add just because it's going to create more fun for the stream, I think. So there's that, but that's the only new thing, right? We have space for more things because we lost Caldwell, right? So we can reorganize because of this. Now, I really like the Forager with the war wagons. So, and if the Forager actually helps you in some of the puzzles. So I'm actually going to craft... I have space for 1, but I might actually just adjust so I can run 2 of these guys because I like these guys a lot. Use that gold that I saved. Might as well, right? So I'm over by 2, so I gotta downgrade something by 2. I mean, the Lyrian Scythemen are like OP, right? Like these things are like 15 points sometimes for 3 provisions. Like it's not hard mode if I'm playing with these cards, is it? So I'll start to shed these guys because I think that these guys are OP. I want to see like how hard I can make these fights. Unless I feel like I have to use a card to win, but I mean I should feel challenged like that for the deck building part. All north in danger. The Imperial fleet movements near ports of Novigrad, Rogiven, and Blaviken suggest attack on Redania is also planned. Later in the game, hey, no spoilers, no spoilerinos. You're my peeps, don't make me mad at you. That makes me feel rotten. No spoilers. Even like little things. I like being amazed by every little thing. Do I care about this? I mean, I have everything else, right? Do I care about the recruit thing? I've got so many. Let's see what unlocks first. We're also getting this here. So I also just want to confirm, just because I've done a lot of these videos where I haven't been picking up the loots, which you might like, because if you haven't played, you don't actually get spoiled on that yourself. So if you feel like that, don't listen to this next part. Because I'm going to show you, I'm pretty sure that You get Reynard for sure. Well, you saw at the beginning. You get Reynard and Lippy. You get Treharn. You get Elf and Onion Soup. The premium in actual, like in Homecoming Gwent PvP. You get the Bomb Heaver as well. Strays of Spala, I believe so, as well. But I'm trying to remember if I got those. And like 2 or 3 frames as well, and an avatar. You get some Thronebreaker avatars as well, like an Ek avatar. Duke Ardal Epdahi, Great Chancellor. I've dispatched additional resources in our effort to gain allies. Don't leave them wanting. Spare no expense. Spare no expense. Fat boots. So check the map here, see if we got everything. We didn't. There's 2 more things. Yeah, this is all later. Yeah, just these things here, and we can advance to the next part. Where did I miss them? Oh, it's through the camp and all the way back. I forgot how far it skipped me forward here. It skips you forward, so you gotta go back and check this stuff. All the way back here. Wait. Nope, I'm still missing it. I'm still missing it. Oh, because you can loot the... Oh, yeah. These ones don't have, like, green on them. You can loot a Nilfgaardian tent up here, right? There it is. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Under pressure. Under pressure.
Kings and Emperors fight. The common folk tidy up. Never damn changes. Ever the same.
I feel bad, but I don't feel bad because I'm Neve the Tyrant. I need to crush my enemies selfishly. You guys just saw me slaughter all those Nilfgaardians. How about a little respect? Don't start asking me for money. Jeez. These people are just so ungrateful to Tyrant me. Lots to do here. Give me more money.
Dark day for the Emperor. Long may she live, our slayer of blackclads.
See, they love me. They love me, and they shower me with riches, as they should. It's like I'm a witcher for Nilfgaardians. It's like the best job ever. I'm so glad they released this one first, because I love killing me some Nilfgaardians.
The lady, a strange boat floated past. Thought it imperial, but it flew not black sails, but red uns. Deep red, like blood.
Red, blood red sails. Owner of the mill said the collection of his gold was a trying task, but he offers you for betterment of the army. Hell yeah, pay up. I don't want this morale. Morale? No. Whoops. Can't vault the fence. Can't PUBG this bad boy. Mr. Krabs. Doing the things that you might not do. Just so you can see. Just so you can see.
Horns sounded. Neve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader.
Lippy Goodman.
Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaardians, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The Queen could not believe her eyes.
Skelligan raiders. This far inland.
But this was no time to be bewildered. Meve spurred her horse. It neighed and reared, and then the twain leapt into the fray.
Optional. All right, so 1 round fight. Lippy is our special gimmick for this fight here. So Lippy, he's got a lot of strength, as you can see, 150. So after 1 turn on turn start, Lippy will duel whatever the highest unit on the board is. But whatever the highest unit on the board is, it'll hit first. So we need to basically KO this guy by making him duel into as many gigantic units as possible. Now we've got this awesome duel here. I'm not sure what it prioritizes first, left or right. So what is the first thing? Like he'll duel his own units all day long. I forgot the strategy here, like the lead-off strategy. What was the lead-off strategy here? Oh wait, the lead-off strategy was finishing my mulligan. Right. Perfect. This is fine. I think these are all good. Getting the Wagenberg to trigger twice is almost always good. I want the regiment drummer though, right? One of the regiment drummers. Oof. I'm getting scared now. Guess I'm not getting any of those.
Gotta go!
Reynard, what the devil? Sea raiders here.
Oh, Fake Florian can't target him because he's a boss. That's right. Restraint. So I lose whatever I play first, right? So I just play all these little dudes here.
Pays late. Again.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
So whenever an ally takes damage, so this is cool. You can make these guys work for you, because they get big, and then they'll duel into Lippy. So like the next couple of rounds, Lippy duels stuff on his own side of the board. So this would be great if I had the Swallow Potion or the other trinkets, but I like these trinkets that I have here. But I still think it's better to wait. Get this developed first.
The gods are with us.
Maybe I can get something off of the onion soup that gives me multiple instances of damage.
I'm a say.
I mean, I don't think it's really worth it just to ping this, just to make this guy grow again. Man, I can do so much damage. I can do so much damage here with the Wagenberg on my own row. So if I play the War Wagon, I damage. Wait, it's whenever an enemy takes damage, right? So is that count? All of this count as an instance of damage or multiple instances of damage? And then the 2 light infantry will explode, but I don't think they necessarily hit Lippy. Let's see what we got from Elf and Onion Soup first. Mark an ally when it's destroyed. Move it to the hand instead of graveyard. Oh, isn't that good for Wagenberg? Stray's Bomber would just make this go faster. Play a copy of this unit from your deck, which I don't have. So probably Stray's Bomber is just... This also makes the duel. And this will trigger and this will grow. And he could duel into this or duel into the Bomber, I guess. It could go either way. I could also use Meave right here to ensure that it duels into the Bomber first, so this gets even bigger. It just gets knocked down by 1 because of the armor. Your vestments.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
So this isn't going to get any better, right? Until I move these guys off the board, I guess. But I think I would just want to use this. Now he's going to duel into the 9 here. Man, still feel like there's a long way to go. Ah. Well, so much for re-triggering the Wagenberg. Force 2 units to duel. Can't I force these 2 units to duel? That's dumb, right? Is that dumb? I basically have like nothing really going for me here. Except for the fact that Lippy's still just going to keep hurting himself. But is he going to be hurting himself enough? Is the question.
Take it anymore.
You can't pass anyway. Ah, I wanted it to hit first. I wanted it to go the other way, so I got an extra thing here. I very specifically wanted to do that.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
Okay. So I can't actually hit my own dudes here. That's for sure.
This artist will be.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to get this one done. This is a harder one here, right?
You've got stones, wench.
You want to pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
He's taking 9, and then he'll take another 9, and he'll take another 9. It's not nearly enough, right?
Got a bad case of roller's back. We must trust each other.
He just passes too. Like yeah, this one is not. Because we're not ahead after this, so I don't think that
Give us all you got.
Oh, he does play. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, this fight's a little bit. This fight's tricky, right? But I have that fake floor and it's basically useless, right? So I'm actually just gonna take that out. Fake Florin is it's an interesting inclusion, but felt very useless in that fight. Whereas Fortitude Tonic would be amazing, right? I mean, Fortitude Tonic and Lyrian Merlot makes it very easy, right? This would make it extremely easy. Seems like it would make it extremely easy.
Horn sound.
So let's try this again. I'm still allowed to use the tools that the game is giving me, even if I want to fight on low morale and stuff. And look at all this great stuff that we have here. We also can get these to be like really, really high. Well, no, because I'm still using not the best weapon for this. So I would like more things that do damage, right? I do want one of these. This will blitz out the rest of these. The Wagenberg is not blitz though. These are blitz. No. No. Interesting. I do like Forager for this fight. I might have even won the last time if I had the Forager. All right, well.
Reynard, what the devil?
What the devil?
Sea Raiders here.
All right. Let's see. I feel like we're gonna own this one. This one's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I can lead off with a 17-pointer, but it's better to hit. I think it's still probably fine to lead off like this.
I'm coming.
Need stuff on the board.
Gods are with us!
Again and again and again.
The regiment drummer out a Wagenberg.
Let us put our steel to the test!
Or we...
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
So we play from our hand. Probably just, I guess we're just gonna play this. We're losing a lot of Wagenberg value, but maybe that's fine. It's not really about Wagenberg value, is it? It's about just owning Lippy.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
It's about owning Lippy. It's a random enemy by 5, isn't it? Ah, damn it, I forgot that Reynard is one of these.
We must trust each other.
I mean, this is still pretty sick, actually. This is still pretty good.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
I mean, I don't think I need to... I think this is what I No. Wait. How would I ever get the Lyrian Merlot to work? I would have to use Meave's ability now, and then save these guys, and then... Oh, it only boosts it. It would only be by 9, though, wouldn't it? Maybe the Lyrian Merlot is actually, like, best used right now. Am I overthinking this again, guys?
trouble is to your command.
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
Oh, not my vestments.
Armor won't say.
One, because I can only really use this, like, if I don't use this at the very, very beginning, I might as well. It's like, it's really hard to get 2 uses off. At this point, maybe I should have used it last. I could have got, yeah, I didn't use the ability, really. That's fine.
You've sailed into troubled waters, mate.
I lost my, oh, they're down here. Man, the music's so good. I can always just boost this dude. Boost this dude, use Meve's ability. Actually, all these dudes hit. Wait, is there a way? I think. I think there's a way. I'm just trying to get a way where, like, I can boost something. This needs to be like 12 or more, and then I need to have something to boost to 12 and not have it be the highest target. That's like the thing that I'm just trying to figure out. I may have made it harder to do that, though. Yeah, I definitely just screwed up. I just needed to use Maeve's ability much earlier than that. There's no rush at this point to use it.
You've got stones, wench.
I mean, it just, I need to use...
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
Ah, it's just too big. Well, if I can get this to 9, well, I can't eat this one because this is the one that I need to boost with the. Oh no, that's not necessarily true. Feels like I definitely wanted to duel into this, but. Well, that's the thing. This might be the thing that gets boosted anyway. Boosted to the right,
I only loot corpses. So sometimes they're quite fresh.
I may have actually still lost this.
Give us all you got!
Man, if this is the thing that gets boosted, though, no. All that matters is Lippy, right? These don't. Well, these things should have all hit Lippy, right?
Olga Blackhand's taking on these swabbies. What do you say?
What's the difference if you beat him or not? It's optional, right? Ah, man, I'm gonna continue on, but I wanted to kill him. It's so hard because you can't keep.
The Skelligers
you
fought
can't really
hard,
use the.
fought bravely, brought mayhem. Yet the Queen's ordered, disciplined force won the day. The islanders seemed entirely undismayed at their defeat. A trait of theirs, I must admit, I've ever admired.
What's up, the Imp? You're right.
Right scrappy for landlubbers.
No difference in
Lippy
reward.
Goodman applauds you for your pluck, Queen. When we sup, me and the lads will drink your health.
So, so you can't really use the Lyrian Merlot and the Swallow together because whatever you're trying to make your largest unit is likely just going to get killed by Lippy anyway. So I didn't really have the foresight on it. But we got him, I guess. Martyrdom. This is awesome. This is basically just like turn a damaged unit into like an insanely high strength unit, like a 22 point. These guys should have not stepped to me, you know?
Our health you shall drink indeed, but with water, not wine, to wash down stale bread. In irons, all of them.
The Skelligers roared and raged, but their protests were for naught. They were prisoners, and as such they trudged at the back
and these
of the
Nilfgaardians
Lyrian column, their chains
out of my
ringing,
backyard.
frequent
Just,
curses
you know, why
uttered
can't we
under
just
their
have
breath.
a little bit of farming?
And thus shame,
Right, guys?
not glory, became their lot.
Whoop, there's more here. So yeah, I mean, there was probably a way you could stack
Here
your.
the damage seems not so great.
It appears Nilfgaard's not yet turned its forces towards the capital. We're likely to encounter no more than pathfinders and foragers.
So I hope.
It's probably you could probably just find like a way to like stack your Lyrian Scythemen, so and like play your lower cooldown leader ability, so you have like 15s or maybe even like big, like huge units that Lippy can't kill fast enough before you can grow them. That's probably how you can kill him easily. But I didn't do that. But I can see how it's possible. I can I'm sure that's how you do it. And if that's not how it works, then you got it. These guys have nothing to say. This is just a camp, just chilling here, just to let you know that everything's still under control down here. I like that. That's just how it's there. That's just Witcher World stuff. Can't get in here. How are we doing on the map? We didn't miss anything. Good. Just gotta scout to make sure, though. Oh, almost missed something. So we'll head down to this area here. Or will we? We'll go where we are guided. Ah, to the notice board. Okay, more stuff to do.
The Nilfgaardian invasion necessitated certain steps. Niamh had dispatched scrolls to her garrison commanders, based upon which they were to announce general musters. She'd hoped that by the time she reached Crydam, fresh recruits would be waiting to join her growing force. Alas, the commander of this fort, one Sergeant Griggs, had only bad news.
Your Majesty, I've not the numbers to man the walls even. The call to arms brings few new recruits and more men desert each day. Folk are terrified something awful. They don't believe in victory.
They don't believe? They better believe.
I care not a whit for what they believe.
Niamh said sternly, rising from behind the table.
Tyrant me.
They are to fight, and that is the end of it. Sergeant, you must issue a call that all Crydam's inhabitants aged 16 to 40 summers are to report to the garrison. Anyone shirking this duty shall face a fine and a public lashing.
The prospect of facing the royally ordained punishments sufficed
Good.
to motivate Crydam's residents to enlist in the Lyrian army in force. Sadly, the new recruits' morale left much to be desired.
You want to get enslaved by these Nilfgaardian cowards and dogs?
No will
Cowardly
to fight
dogs?
amongst the common folk. No will, no spirit at all. You see the dregs I got to endure, Your Grace. Yellow-bellied
They are
cowards and shirkers, that's who.
I expected more
No
from
will
proud
to
members
fight
of the
amongst
North.
The common folk. No will, no spirit
I'm
at
so
all.
disappointed in my kingdom right now. I'm just so disappointed. You know what? Maybe we deserve it. Lie down and just let them take our land, you bunch of.
A dragon! A live one, seen it with my own eyes. Had wings like a bat and a mess of teeth. A dragon!
A dragon, huh?
A live one, seen it with my own eyes. Had wings like a bat and a mess of teeth.
Winged like a bat. Ah, yes. There is something down there. Well, let's go. I like how the monster fights are puzzles most of the time, right? Like it gives like the monsters like a flavor when you fight them a lot of the time. Like you know it's gonna be a puzzle fight if it's a monster fight. I'm sure that changes. There's just too much to do with monsters. But like usually you're fighting the monster on the field too. Like it's actually like I'm attacking the monster. I like the nice mix. Special kill the wyvern. If there are no cows left, lose the battle. So I have basically well, let's see. Wouldn't I run out of cards before? Alright. Well, we'll see how fast it really is. So it's like a soft enrage. So I have double Wagenberg, refresh on Reynard. And then Lyrian Arbalest, Lyrian Arbalest. It seems straightforward. It seems like that would be very straightforward. It's not that simple, right?
Carny Bettles, hungry like a wolf, I am.
No, it's not that simple, actually. Okay, so... Alright, I think I see. But Reynard being on the field is the thing, right? So we have 7. Hold on, wait. It's 1, 2, 7, and then these guys would come back. No, I think I do the Arbalest first, right? The Arbalest first.
Arbalest in your command.
I might be just short because there's a sequencing thing. But I don't think I am.
I'm a one, sir.
Seems like I have a lot here.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
It seems like overkill, right, guys? Well, it was pretty straightforward, I guess. I didn't even need to do like that. The cheeky poor infantry dance. I thought in hard mode it would. I don't know. Some of the puzzles seem identical, if they even are different. Okay. McBeard, no mercy, no pity, but an iron fist. It's true, XG, how you doing? You beat Lippy, didn't get any extra reward? Just checking in, yeah? Mr. Krabs confirmed. See this shrine? Forget about it. You guys are sad all the time.
Something's wrong at Abbott's Ravine. I heard whinnies and screams at first.
Ah, this blacksmith is just working away here. It's interesting because, like, the scale of the region, appears like it would be, like, so large as far as, like, not just a section of Rivia, but a lot of Rivia. Like, a lot of it. Because you see, like, all the plains in the background and stuff like that. So at some situations, you would think that, like from here to here might take days of travel. But at the same time, you have, like, the micro stuff, like, actually being very present in something, like, you know, outside of the house, obviously. This is a very teeny tiny house for a very big man. But, like, this is still, like, what the blacksmith's, like, setup might look like. They just took liberties, like, very interesting liberties with scale.
A contract on a monster. Interesting.
We went through here already. Cridum. Not to be confused with Tridum. What's going on here? This is a huge farm. Well, of course. I will purchase this card. Dimeridium Bomb. So I have some cards I can look at here. Oh, discount right there. So we have two new things I think I can look at here. So the Mardrum. So transform a damage unit into a bear. Well, surely the bear must be very large. Perhaps 15 strength, or perhaps maybe even 20 strength. It's 22 strength. 22 strength. So I didn't play with this yet. So I'm going to use Lyrian Merlot, Fortitude Tonic, and Mardrum Bear. I'm going to take out the Horn because it's just super cheese, right? It's so damn good. Put in the Alpine on your soup because it's more interesting. But the Mardrum Bear and the Lyrian Merlot works together because you make this giant unit and then you can like then you get 22 strength as well. Plus anything that duels into anything or cares about largest unit also. There's that too. So I just think this is probably a little bit more fun to have here. And also the Dimeridium Bomb is restore all enemy units to their base power. So there's probably a couple of fights where this thing is just aces it, right? 22 strength bear. 22 absolute bear unit. We did miss a few things back here, actually. Whoa. And then another monster fight, right? Now we have to fight a Dow. Cornelius the White once lived in Cridum. He dared not leave it without a guardian. Eliminate all foes. So this is, okay. So you have to, like, basically kill as many of these as possible, right? I forgot how I did this now. This is different. There is something about this in hard mode that's different because I remember being able to have 2 actions in the first turn. And I think it had to do with the was it Meve available or something that I could move right away to trigger this on one thing and then trigger it immediately again to wipe out the next wave of them? I think that's not here now. But I know, like, you need to, like... No, you need, like, the big pings from these guys, I think. Or do you? How many pings do you get? You have 1, 2. But this one needs to be, like, the last one. I think I'm doing it wrong. I am almost certain.
One boat.
Oh, this is even stronger than I... Oh, man. Yeah, I think I did this wrong.
Got any victuals?
Well, the main thing I can tell you that I did wrong immediately is that I need to play the Wagenberg first, but I think I don't get it. Yeah. I mean, that's just it, right? Just play Wagenberg first, then you have all the extras. This was how I did it. This was the 2 action thing.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
It's weird. Doing them again is, like, harder.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Give me a time.
Just 2 turns, destroy all enemies, yeah. I think I got it, yeah.
Company! Forward march!
Oh, wait. Oh, do I have another turn or am I done? Oh shit, did I lose? Oh no! Oh wait! The ping from the poor infantry. Oh man. Runestone. So good. So good. So the runestone, which we totally legitimately got there. Heal all allies and boost them by 2. So that's just kind of like, I mean, how is it? I mean, it can be more than this. It can be more than this. It just seems like this would always be better. Man, oh man. That victory was juicy. Don't say I don't give you the entertaining game of play. I can't. I gotta go around this way. Nope. Well, my morale's already low, so I'm just gonna take that for freebies. Ah! It's not funny. It's not, right? It's not funny. Just so you guys see the stuff you might not see. Tyrant Meve.
As Meve and company traversed the ruddy meadows, strident voices reached their ears.
I beg your pardon. I've heard enough. A duel. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Nonsense. I'd sooner lay you across my lap and give your ass a thorough flailing, you scoundrel.
If somebody talked to me like that.
The arguing parties. 2 nobles, Lords Cartwright and Mansfield. Quickly she ascertained they were up in arms over ownership of an orchard lying between their estates. Assisting both nobles, their kinsmen, armed to the teeth, prepared to leap at each other and crush heads. Upon spotting Meve, the lords lowered their voices, bowed and presented themselves. Yet they could not keep their ire fettered long, and were soon casting aspersions again.
Your Grace, Mansfield has seized it. No, stolen my land. Land that has been in my family for generations.
It is my recompense for your reckless deeds. To burn down me mill in Furchin for a bit of sawdust in your flour? Well, I never.
A bit? Oh, let me at him. Farman's taken ill, cook's feverish, all from that manure. You are a fraud, sir. A fraud and a thief.
Though she faced the not at all trifling matter of the Nilfgaardian invasion, Meve agreed to settle the dispute. Reynard, who knew the history of every Lyrian and Rivian family 7 generations back, served as her advisor.
No doubt I would find for the Cartwrights. They are in the right here as regards the title to the land. Yet your grace must consider, the Mansfields have ever served the crown and never delayed payment of tribute. Whereas the Cartwrights are litigious charlatans who owe the royal treasury thousands, many thousands.
They owe me thousands? Well, am I gonna get the thousands if I don't give them? I mean, it's interesting they give you this choice as well, right? Order the orchard to be divided. Alright, Mansfields, you're getting rewarded for paying me. I don't care about I care about the loyalty here.
The orchard must go to the vassal unburdened by debt. This is what I prefer,
said Meve.
Thus I declare it Mansfield's.
But
said
the
it better
law
than I could.
clearly says
I am the law, Cartwright.
Lord Cartwright moved to debate the matter further, but a snort from Reynard reminded him he stood before his liege. Mansfield, content, made an ample contribution to bolster Meve's force and the realm's defense.
Really? Oh, looks like I,
So you see, my dear Cartwright, justice has been served.
This is the map, if I'm not mistaken. With the axe. In case you're looking for this. So this is like the premium Elf and Onion Super or one of those. And since we can afford it because we're so rich and tyrannical, there is something up there, and then we're almost out of this area here. Oh, I know it is. Whoops, not click there. It's, don't I skirt along here? It's almost there. I feel like there's a lot of footage here. I'm wondering if actually doing it 2 days a week means I'm gonna be putting out like too many long videos in a row. YouTube can just be behind, I guess. I mean, I do want to get through Thronebreaker ASAP.
On their way to the capital, Meve and company happened one fine day upon a lone rider.
Fine day.
Had I been at her side, I would immediately have recognized his passionate gaze and altogether chivalrous mien.
Identify yourself, sir, and your intent.
Ake of Denel I am dubbed, and my design I never conceal. The good book says the world is a garden which the gods once conferred upon man, and we men have this garden neglected. In consequence, all manner of filth has made its lair here. Drowners, ghouls, and other kobolds. I have sworn ne'er to rest until the day when, with the gods' help, I have rid the world of these beasts and pests. I wander all lands, seeking out evil and facing it in mortal combat.
Who do we spy? A knight errant?
Just as likely a madman.
So, I will tell you this. If you say goodbye, he goes away. Gone. Nothing happens. No manticore fight, nothing. Don't do what I did. So I am going into this blind. This whole section basically was eliminated for me. So
How goes your
I'm
hunt?
going against tyrannical or
Caught the
weird
trail
or
of any
selfish.
monster?
I'm actually going to just go along with it. What's up, Mercy Killer?
Monster? Too fair a term by far. An exceptionally vile worm has made its lair in nearby caverns. It is said to be the very distillation of filth. A slither in horror. A mélange of the macabre. Its head, that of a wild cat of Ophir. Its maw full of spiked teeth. The wings of a bat it is said to have. The tail of a scorpion, and from it a thick venom drips. Learned men call this variety a manticore, or mardiacore.
Mardiacore.
Perhaps it would be most prudent, then, to send for a witcher.
A witcher? Soulless automatons they are, all, feeding on common folks' fears. What they demand gold to do, I perform without demand of any coin.
Sir Ake, far be it from me to discourage you. Your endeavor is noble, no doubt. But from what I have heard, manticores are exceedingly dangerous beasts.
To defeat this filth alone could be a difficult task, I'll not deny. Yet try it I must, for it is what I have sworn before the gods.
We shall help you find and fight the manticore, provided you then pledge to help us fight an even fiercer and filthier beast.
Of course, my lady. Yet what manner of horror is it? A viper? A griffin? A drake of some rare form?
Were it only. 'Tis a beast of 1,000 heads, covered in black armor, its fire consuming whole villages.
Noble lady, I know bestiary is only in parts, yet I've seen some of the world, and never have I heard of such a terror.
You need but look about you, and spot Nilfgaard's legions.
Gotcha. She's like, look at that face. She's like, It's Nilfgaard. It's a riddle. What has thousands of heads? He's not a prince.
Devastating. But you must forgive me, Your Grace. This struggle between realms is not one to which I can lay a hand.
I don't think anybody knows anything about end of season scraps or even like beginning of season stuff. Yeah, me PSN.
A manticore. How great is its appetite? How many men does it fell? In a moon, let us say.
It changes. At a time when the horror broods, it may be as many as 20.
I see. As now you must. Nilfgaard in my capital could mean as many as 20,000 felled. You live to fight evil, injustice, do you not? You can fight none greater than by doing so at my side.
The manticore, Your Grace, must fall first. As to what happens later, I shall need to consult the good book and petition the gods.
Agreed, so be it. This monster, where lies its lair? Where does it prowl?
To the north, my queen. A few leagues on.
All right. So I didn't do this before, so this is all new. I did see like the preview of this fight on one of the streams, but I am imagining that this is just one of many things. So whenever an ally takes damage, strengthen self. Let's add him in. Ally takes damage. I mean, a lot of things do damage to my side of the board, so it's probably just going to be like a huge point getter for me. And I need to drop 9 points. That's not easy. Although I am 2 cards up. But dropping these, like, it's hard to just drop these guys. Drop Rivian Pikeman. I mean, I could drop a War Wagon, I guess. But I like the War Wagon and Forager combo. Or if I just drop the Wagenberg and then... I don't need 2 Wagenbergs. How about that? It's like I don't have a lot of stuff that I can really afford here. I'd have to like make more of these, I suppose. If I wanted to actually put more cards in my deck. But this is probably just fine, right? That's probably fine. These guys are pretty nuts when they get out there. There's a lot of them out there. In fact, I find myself decking myself more often than not. I actually might even benefit from just having more of these guys in, just because of how, like, crazy strong they are.
I see you found the mess tent. How's the ale? Not too warm, I hope.
'Tis not for me to say, Your Majesty. My tankard holds but milk of the goat.
Milk? A witless prank. I shall tell the quartermaster at once what I think of such...
Unnecessary, Your Grace. I called for the beverage.
Is that so? Well then.
The good book states clearly, the shadow of spirits obscureth light most true, and leadeth thee from the path of virtue.
Right. I suppose there's something to it.
My soul sings to hear your affirmation, Your Grace. If ever you wish to discuss the good book and the wisdoms contained therein, hesitate not to find me.
Certainly, I shall remember that. Your crusade against monsters. Have you been at it long?
Come next Bellatane, it will be 20 years, Your Grace. Though, there was one extended interruption.
For what reason? Had you grown weary of the knight-errant's life?
Not in the least. Never shall I cease in my quest to cleanse the world of filth and abominations. But at times evil puts up rather a good fight. I ventured forth to slay a dragon once, a gold one, as it were, calling itself Villa Tretormeft, or the like. Its very name, as is evident, a vile toil for the tongue and wafting wickedness. A great many mercenaries embarked on the hunt, lured by the promise of coin in heaps. The Crinford Reavers, Yarpen Zigrin, and a band of dwarves, even, curse the word, a witcher. One Yennefer, a most lecherous sorceress, at his side.
That name I've heard.
But at the deciding moment, when the beast challenged all, I alone emerged to face it. Alas, shame burns me to admit it. I returned from the battle upon my shield. Figuratively. Literally. I returned in pieces. For 2 years, I lay in the Temple of Melitele in Alanda. Mother Neneke, God's protector, nursing me back to full health. And only when I could once more grip my sword did I return to the path I'd chosen.
And the dragon? What was its fate?
Some claim it flew off to Zeracania, though it very well might yet lurk here, awaiting the opportune moment to terrorize the folk of the north again.
Farewell, Ake.
Well, I think if you wanted to know more about that story, you might have to do some reading. We've been playing Grey Rider. 6 hours, huh? 6 hours total. That includes the previous stream as well. My dog was barking a lot during that, so it was good that there was a lot to talk about there. And then Tratomarf.
Not a scrap.
Okay, let's go in there. Does this guy say anything else?
Not a scrap.
No.
Nothing to bury.
Oh boy,
Blood's
boss
all that's
fight.
left behind.
I'm excited
'Tis
because
in
I
these
didn't do
ravines.
this.
The beast is near. I sense it.
The morale's low.
At the furthest depth of the winding, gloomy canyon, scouts found the maw of a great cavern. Among the boulders outside it, whitening bones lay strewn. Ake dismounted and drew his blade.
By the god's grace, we've found the beast's lair.
He said, lifting his gaze to the heavens.
We need them but to extend their favor as we battle the filth.
Let's go.
Meave cast a critical eye at her shield. Wood clad in leather and thin plate. Enough to stop a sword, certainly, but would it protect her from a beast's raging blow? Noticing her hesitation, Reynard approached the queen and said,
Your Grace, none will utter a disparaging word should you step back.
But they will think them.
Replied Meave.
That's
And
right.
that's bad enough.
Worse
The war
even.
has begun. I can't appear weak to my fighting men.
Without awaiting an answer, Meave strode into the cave. The rest of the company followed, equally full of fear and faith in their queen and commander.
Inspire them with strength.
Moments later, a great and powerful roar filled the cavern.
So cool. So cool. All right. I like how, like, you always start with these in your hand, I think, right? You can always build your strategy around these. So I just like food and drink, right? You guys know that? Where my drummers at?
And I beheld the beast! Profane horns didst adorn his wicked brow!
Gods protect us.
All right. So we got the left wing here. Every turn, move a random enemy from the ranged row to the melee row. Every turn on turn start, move a random enemy from the melee row to the ranged row. So like basically everything is like flapping all over the place. Claw here, damage all units on the melee row by 2, and I'm assuming the tail is the other thing. Oh, it's different. Every 3 turns, damage the leftmost enemy unit on the melee row. And so movement. So it's like all of these things, like there's like a soft enrage on this kind of. I want to eliminate the parts before I start going buck wild here on the head, I guess. So it's like swiping here, everything gets hit when it moves, moving all over the place. All I have to do is deal 45 damage to the head here. Damage health by 6 whenever a limb is destroyed. That's pretty good. Plus, this is pretty good, right? This is going to get things started here. All right, let's get things started. Man, these things are just going to instantly get killed. Every 4 turns, though.
Beware its claws! The hardest plate they shred like fine vellum!
Late. Again.
Like, I'm pretty sure I can actually do a ton of damage to these guys. Oh. By this unit's power. Oh, okay.
The unworthy shall be punished.
I just missed out on... Actually, just realized I should have meaved first. How do I protect this? It's gonna be hard, right? But every time something moves up here, every time something moves to it, it gets armor, right? That's good. All right, let's see if we can roll like a multi-unit unit or something. Ah, we kind of did, didn't we? War Wagon plus 3 light infantry. Aretuza add-up plus. Choose a bronze ally in your hand or on the battlefield and add 2 copies of it to your deck. Then boost all copies of the unit in hand and deck and the battlefield by 2. Oh man, they give you some strong cards, right? I think this is the most applicable for us because we want the infantry. The infantry probably do a ton of damage when they die, right? 6. They all do 6. So this is actually probably going to be quite awesome for us, right? Look at this. It's going to go boom, boom, boom. So strong, so strong.
Again and again and again.
I feel like this is just going to keep piling up, and I should actually maybe have set this on a different row. Oh, it works just like that anyway. Well, I want to give it the armor proc here too, right?
Aye.
Let's get this like as high as possible. Well, I want to make use out of Reynard triggering it twice, so maybe I actually... Well, I want to use this... I use this once. Let's get up to 8 so we can kill, like, something up here and something here. Or just kill both. I'll hit all 3 of these things with Meave as well. Or I can just hit it, do this here, right? Oh, you know what? Oh, fuck. Never mind. I had the wrong idea what I was doing there for a second. I had a feeling that, I thought that this was, it's fine. I'll just hit this here. I have a feeling I'm going to be okay. It seems like I'm keeping up with a lot of this.
Company! Forward march!
Guardy veterans, hungry like a wolf, I am.
Oh, these guys stop moving now. That works for me.
One vote.
Yeah, am I gonna run out of damage here? Am I actually gonna run out of damage here? Forgot about this part. If I don't kill the thing... Oh man, I might have to edit that one. That's embarrassing. There's so much happening there that I was overthinking, like super overthinking. No excuse. There's like cards that just don't matter in this fight, right?
And I beheld the beast! Profane horns didst adorn his wicked brow!
God's protectors.
Okay. Well, in this one, actually, the only thing that matters is the head of the manticore. The only thing that matters in this fight here is the head of the manticore. Oh wait, does this gain strength in my hand as well? A lot of stuff that
Beware its claws!
No, I do get there. I just don't have to use Meave this turn. I use Meave next turn. You know how terrifying it is to feel like I was about to fail this one twice? Terrifying. I am going to fail this.
The unworthy
Yeah,
shall be
terrifying is what it is. Should have just targeted the head with the. Oh god, I fucking got it. I lost again by 1 point. Is it because I killed the claw? Like I basically am supposed to like not kill anything, right? You just don't kill anything? Terrifying. Well, now I'm living the nightmare, so it doesn't matter anymore. It's like everything that does damage just gets big enough to kill stuff, and then you just kill stuff late as possible.
God's protectors.
Holy shit. No, I should have just used that elf and onion soup thing on the head instead of using it on these things, because that screwed me up so many times. Because if I could have killed this, it would have jumped, whatever. This is where I probably tilt and lose again.
hardest plate they shred like fine vellum.
It's late. Again.
I'm gonna wait this time until. Like I'm just gonna play this stuff like the trick is to like actually think that any of these other units matter at all. Is that the trick? Like this definitely doesn't make a difference, right?
Beware! Its tail flows with deadly venom.
Wow, these are much worse than the other cards I got. The other cards. These are all bad. These are just bad cards.
I'm a monster.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I only loot corpses. Except sometimes
Nice.
they're quite fresh.
Well, I had 2 chances for that, right? I mean, now it's a sure, right? At this point. Last time I said that, but this time it actually is. Sure. See, like, I was thinking too much about, like, trying to maximize all my stuff, and it had nothing to do with any of that. It had to do with the fact that I just had to just wait for stuff to actually, like, just had to get X to 33 by playing my crappiest stuff first without really thinking too much about it. It's almost like thinking too much is my downfall.
With Ache at their side, the Lyrians...
Now pray reveal.
Sorry,
Have you made your decision? Will you swear to serve me?
I'm gonna put the failures in.
prepared to take
I'm gonna
an
put the
oath?
failures in, but I am gonna probably trim out like the entirety of all 3 of those fights.
I am not, Your Grace. I can serve only the gods. Yet you seem to hold them in low regard. I noted monastic silver in your wagons.
Oh no!
A war is on. I must have the means to pay all new recruits.
My lady, my pockets needn't concern you. I do not fight beside blasphemers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ake spurred his mount and disappeared
The tyrant
in haste.
gets his first.
I know not what Meve thought. Perhaps she felt some pangs of conscience, though she might also have merely shrugged.
Probably never see him again. Manticore trophy, though. This is new. That's a pretty strong card. It's going to be hard without it, I think. Permanent resilience of finally a new trophy. Whenever an enemy appears on the battlefield, damage it by 1 or 2. I mean, it depends. Like, this is such a strong ability to be, like, used more often than not twice in a fight. When the cooldown goes up to 6, it's pretty high. There's probably a fight, though, where that's good. That's why you lost Ek in your second playthrough? I mean, who knows? I just lost him right now. But you know what? My choices may gain me different allies. Or I'll just get nothing from my choices, and I'm not really approaching this smart enough, and I'm just sabotaging my playthrough to just have a bunch of crap. And no one likes me, so maybe I might just be singing a different tune. Oh, interesting. Interesting. The Skellige camp. We aren't friends, right? We aren't friends with these guys. Standard battle, fight the Skelligers. Now, in my other playthrough, we were friends with these guys. So, I don't know what this brings me. Uh-huh. This is a standard battle, so we probably just win with these 2 cards outright, and then we just can use everything else in whenever we want. One more chance for the Wagenberg. All right.
Ours is not the reason why.
Ours is not the reason why. So there's just certain characters that just will not stand for certain things. Even the tyrant pays the price. Oh, the water's only there when the ship is there. Okay, good to know.
Again and again and again.
Let us put our steel to the test.
Okay, these guys are the same from the other,
This harvest will be reaping black clad heads.
I want to kill them. I'll wait.
Gods are blowing fair winds the day.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't hit it. Good thing.
Give me a time.
Ah, damn it. gonna Corsair this, isn't he?
Ario's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
Yes, yes. Excellent. Let's see if we get deploy. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, 8 strength is also like, seems like that's fine, right? Burn them all down. Oh wait, what? I got it mixed up with the other card. I actually did myself a huge disservice by playing
not
this.
the soil.
By playing
We
this ahead of
sow
time.
not the seeds.
It's a huge disservice.
Company, forward march!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Take that treasure. Till you call it off with it.
Ah, just a straight up bronze jeweler.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Boots? Ah, right. Yes, yes.
Can't take it anymore.
Those War Wagon pluses are awesome. There we go. And now we just win with these cards here. X really only good against. He's only good against monsters. Against non-monsters, he's only good. He gets twice the boost. You get more value with one. Yeah, but I mean, like, I got a 20. This like, you got a 22-point unit. I mean, the fact that you, yeah, the whole idea that X boosts in your hand is pretty good too.
Left, right, left, right.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Oh, you got a bad case of rollers back.
I have to play this, didn't I? Whoops. Doesn't really matter, I think.
Demon!
Oh, I'm ashamed to let this beauty go to waste.
I mean, if I attacked before killing it, I would have gotten a turn back, but I don't think it matters to me because I only have two
Kill! Loot! Burn!
20-point play. 20-point play.
We till not the soil, we sow not the seeds.
How do you lose them later on?
You swabbies. What do you say?
Holy shit, a lot's happening right there. A lot was happening.
You want to pass?
Oh shit.
You gotta pay. Can't
Like,
let you through
how close
elsewhere.
is this gonna be after all? I do have to respect it a little bit, apparently. Oh, I just killed them all. Any like extra special loots here? Camp rules: no pissing in the fire, no shitting next to the tents, no shouting at dawn. You break the rules, I break your legs. That's what you get for raiding this land. I'm Tyrant Meave. I kill everything all the time. start to question if I am actually having as much fun as I would if I was doing different things. Ah. Now he's scaling a puzzle battle. Sounds so happy about killing an entire village. Hello, McStubble. What's going on, Dead Sybil? How you doing? Hey, I'm just getting into character, right? Tavern. Every turn start, spawn a Skelligan Warmonger. When the timer reaches 0, destroy some. Eliminate all foes. Use leader ability. Boost ally by 4. Okay, so it's the longsword. Trigger 1. So it spawns it, but it plays it, doesn't it? It doesn't. It is actually going to duel when it comes out, right? I imagine. Well, let's give it some things to duel into, I guess. That's scary. Would it survive the duel if I boost this? Does it always boost the high? Does it duel the highest unit? Cooldown's good on this one anyway. Ah, indeed, it does. This is also a fight that's blind for me because I made friends with the Skelligers in my other playthrough, so these fights weren't in.
Left, right, left, right.
This dies and that's okay, right? Because I don't want to damage anything, right? Oh, damage it by 2. Yeah, I don't care if this gets dueled into.
Again and again and again.
But I'm careful. I want these to line up. I'm scared about what I pull out here. Oh, it's actually perfect.
An army's a waste of time for me.
Absolutely perfect. So I only have to kill one more of these, so... Is it more likely... Well, can I just discard this? Like, didn't we already, like, determine that this is how you do this game? Just discard your cards. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, you can cheese it a little bit. I'm thinking inside the box too much. Meeves a snail? Yeah, even with the speed upgrades. I have the speed upgrades. Mardrome Vengeance. Look, I saved my loyal subjects, everybody. I saved them. I'm nice.
Lots of folk moving about of late.
Yeah. That's all you have to say.
Fairlivia is our own land, charming for.
Oop.
Is your majesty also bound for the river? To camp there, perchance? Is your majesty also bound for the river?
This guy's nosy.
To camp there, perchance?
This guy's nosy. Meanwhile, I'm the one talking to him constantly.
We welcome you home, your majesty.
Home at last, your grace.
Mm-hmm. We shall not enjoy it long, I fear. Soon we must face the black-clads in the field.
I'm being bullying me because I
moment's peace
want you guys to see something that you might not see.
After that drubbing you gave them at Dravograd, they'll wish to rethink their strategy.
So I'm Meave the Butcher, you know? Meave the Butcher. So hold on, let's just check the map here. Oh, we missed a lot of stuff up here. So let's just quickly loot those things. So I mean, the first act is great. I really think... Oh, you gotta go from that way. it really sets the stage as to like what your people think of you. You obviously meet a lot of important characters. Maybe I should look at the map and see. How did I miss it up there? And I have to go around. I did. I don't think I missed an event. I just missed loot. Well, since I just missed loot, I'm gonna go collect it because it's just like pickups and stuff like that. So I'm gonna collect it, and when we start Thursday Thronebreaker, we're gonna be going home to Lyria, and we're gonna start Act 2, and I'm really excited to do that with you, my friends. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching me play Thronebreaker for quite some time today, and I planned on doing that. And we'll be back on Thursday with not as much Thronebreaker, but a good amount. And we're gonna, you know, if you've been watching the Let's Plays on YouTube, thanks for watching, of course. You can expect more than this, of course, in the future, because we're going to be doing 2 plays a week. So if you want to watch it live, Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you want to keep up on YouTube, I'll be posting them regularly enough. But we're recording in advance. So enjoy, my friends. I'll just start releasing them on Thursdays. We'll do it like that. How much did I play? To my first playthrough, I finished the tutorial, and like I was almost everything. We just did like this part. Like we started here. Oh, and we did like some of the puzzles up here. But like we just started here today and we went boom, 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 boom. And I even skipped a lot of loot too. But basically when you're done here, I mean, I'll start at the gate here. This is where we will start, at this signpost. Yeah. It's not a dead emote. That was never an emote in this channel. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Thronebreaker Tuesday. We're gonna plow through this twice a week until we're done with the story, and we'll be back with some competitive Gwents on Wednesday tomorrow, 10 a.m. Homecoming. I got some new ideas. I'll see you then, my friends. Thanks very, very much for chilling with Thronebreaker, and we'll send you off to some fine Gwenty folks. See who's streaming at the moment. Wow, Panda's streaming again. All right, guys. I will see you soon.